Hi everyone, today we'll talk about earnings next week, and this is where I go through some of the earnings or the most anticipated earnings of next week. Last week I had Alibaba that reported earnings which were pretty good. They only really didn't go up because I think of the coronavirus fears, and that's why it didn't go up, but they were solid. I said that there was going to be JD.com earnings, but it's turned out they haven't been announced, so it looked like it's going to be next week. And going forward this week, I've got Dropbox reporting earnings, so we'll take a look at that in a second. Just to let you know, I have bought more shares in Pinterest. I'll try and make a video of it as soon as I can, but I did buy it on Friday, so I'm quite happy with that, and like I say, I'll make a full video about that on a later video. But today, let's get stuck into the earnings of next week. So like I said earlier guys, Dropbox are reporting earnings this week, which is a company I hold. That's on Thursday after the close, and I am thinking about potentially buying some more Dropbox shares before that. I am currently up about 5% on the shares that I do have, but I'd like to have a bigger position in Dropbox, so I don't know whether or not to buy some more before earnings. I'll have a think about that one. But on Monday after the close, there's not too many big companies on Monday after the close. On Tuesday is probably one of the bigger days. We've got Walmart, which will be always interesting to look at. Advanced Auto Parts, which is a company that I probably should do a deep dive on at some point. And after the close, we've got Groupon. We also have Allergen Technologies, which would be kind of another interesting one. Wednesday, there's not too many companies on Wednesday that I'm too fussed about of. I don't know if any of you guys have any of the companies that are reporting earnings on Wednesday. I know it's the Stamps.com there. I know they had like one of the worst earnings. I think it was either last earnings or the earnings before. Like the stock went down 50% because they were going to lose like half of the revenue. So that's on Wednesday. Thursday after close, I'd say is probably the bigger day, or the biggest day this week. Domino's, which is a company that just has done really well over the last few years. Dropbox, which is another one of my companies. Fitbit, that obviously they were looking at getting bought out. And then on Friday, before the open, we've got John Deere, which is another company that I really like. If that stock pulls back quite a bit, I'll probably buy John Deere stock. I quite like that company overall. So like I say guys, it is a bit of a quieter week, this one. Obviously next week I think I've got JD.com earnings. So when it starts getting a little bit more quieter because of earnings, I'll probably stop making this series until like the next earnings. But over the last few weeks, I think everyone's kind of like really enjoyed it. It's brought in a lot of views. So you guys seem to be checking them out every time I do them. So well, I'll carry on doing them as long as earnings is coming up guys, but like I say, when it gets a little bit quieter, I'll probably stop this one, so maybe next week might be the last one. But yeah, still some good names reporting earnings, so we'll see what moves markets next week and if any of these stocks create some good buying opportunities. So as always guys, give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video.